purpose.
I forgot why we made the deck save. I thought it was because the other dude got vaporized. I thought him exploding did something.
No. Yeah,
We're all good.
You guys are fine. The blob is very hurt, but not dead.
Is there only one blob or several blobs?
It's just one.
One blob.
Okay.
If you strike it
I
right,
thought
it
there were
becomes
two.
2 blobs. No, just one.
There are multiple cages. You just don't know what there are inside of them.
Right, okay.
And then actually she could fire another time. So she's going to.
Oh my god.
That kills the blob.
Oh, okay.
And one last...
So the blob was more...
Is everyone dead in there now?
Oh, I'm...
Oh, whoops,
I'm
I did that wrong.
There's one crew up top of
Why
it.
is it doing that?
Holy fucking shit! I didn't get to kill anything.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't either. To be
So
fair.
for all
Actually, technically, isn't that guy still alive? Just catatonic?
No, he did.
No,
Unless
no,
you-
he's brain dead.
Yeah, doesn't that mean his soul's still in his body?
It probably means he's probably gonna suffocate.
No, not true. Not true. Not true.
Yeah,
Kill
I-
one.
breathing is manual. Like, if you have no brain function, you don't
when
breathe.
did you kill one?
Before I ran down.
No?
Yes,
I
you
walk
killed
up
one
to-
with Betty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Walk up to the one that's still alive, lean down with my shadow blade, and gently whisper, "There will be an end to Vecna. I will assure it," and just stab it in his brain.
Well, that would do nothing because he's brain dead. But yeah.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, he has no idea what
This
you're
kills
saying.
him. It releases his soul. God damn it!
You could use his own cutlass.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you use his own
Actually-
cutlass and kill him.
What? What? I'll go ahead and. We'll load after.
Yeah.
I'm missing a hand.
Yeah.
I go back to. Oh my god!
Oh,
Like,
there.
the sword
You-
disappears and the hand just explodes into blood.
And
I-
and you still eating dirt like typical.
Still.
Worker
I
has
haven't
gotten to the cage
Yeah,
and is
now
starting
I
to
eat
eat
the
the
dirt.
muck. Roll me
Oh,
Constitution
no.
saving throw.
Oh no! He's gonna turn.
12.
I'm still waiting for the one guy to come down the stairs.
He's scared as shit. Which
One
one
guy?
is?
The one guy,
The one crew
you
that's
see
left.
him throw his crossbow down the stairs.
Thank
He's
you.
attacking! Kill him! Oh. I would have
Okay.
been like,
This turns.
aggression! Shoot. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm eating the dirt. The muck.
Yeah, what are you doing for all?
I mean,
we're out of combat.
yeah. I mean,
No.
Curtis.
Wait, Doc, I have
Okay.
a question. What is the texture of the muck?
Probably people.
Is it mud or goo?
It's goo.
Just scooping it up, slurping it.
Okay,
It's
that's
like
disgusting.
slime, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Noodles.
Nickelodeon slime? The slime
Yes.
they have on Nickelodeon? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like,
So Curtis is currently like on the like floor, like my arm, right? So
At this point, he's like wrapped it in heavily in clothing, and he's like crawling or like
Yeah.
walking towards his.
no, like
you know
like
what the
this
funny
is.
thing is?
Hang on, hang on.
Kill you
Okay.
is the
What?
one who can
Sorry?
heal you is eating muck. I have
Yeah.
a staff of healing. I can
Yeah.
heal you
Sorry,
so
what,
quick.
Madman?
Yeah.
What?
No, I was saying like as you're wrapping it, like Frawl will kind of walk up, sitting down next to you, like, oh, I know exactly how you feel. I've lost something too.
Meanwhile, the
I
background.
wish I could say it would get better, but it doesn't. It's just every time you look in the
You
mirror,
can't grow
it's just-
hands. I can't grow a
you.
beard.
Just look at it and it's not there anymore. You
I look at you and
expect
say,
it to be there, but it's not.
I look at you and say, this is far different than something being taken. It's
I
something
feel
being
your
given.
pain. I feel your. Oh, all right. I was sympathizing with you, but you are kind of kinky, aren't you? All right.
No. He
Right.
walks over to his hand, and you can see like
Actually, Seeger,
huh.
the hand isn't there.
Yeah, okay, so he walks over to where his blood and shit would have been, and he just takes off his mask, and you can finally see his face.
Yeah.
It's heavily scarred to hell.
I think we've seen his face before.
Not
Once.
not fully.
Full.
And he like drops his cloak, and the scarring you see are spells.
Oh.
There's spells engraved into his flesh. Different spells. His skin is essentially his spell book.
Oh.
And he looks at you and says, Vector knows my location. I don't know if we can continue with this beholder business. Not unless you want increased great risk.
How about this? We
Wait,
pack this up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. And I start walking over towards Gertis and I say, You, Chaos and Vecna and.
Bryce, he had a troubled childhood.
How do you people travel with him?
Well, you see,
To
you
be
do
fair,
stupid
wasn't very
things when you are a kid. He did worse stupid things than most people do as a kid.
He's still doing them.
Oh.
By the way,
Yeah,
Kia
I-
runs off, holding her eye, just running,
Okay.
storming
that-
off.
So someone should check on her.
Yeah.
She can just go.
Hey,
If she can
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
the temple, they can heal her up because level 1 cleric.
Gertis like just drinks a healing potion so that it'll scar over and it heals up.
Yeah, it heals up. Well, roll
Yeah.
me 4d4 plus 4.
Right.
You kind of pour
But
it a little bit on
anyway.
the stump.
Yeah. It's not gonna grow back.
Yeah, you are healed up entirely, in fact.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, Doc, by the way, I'm also blind,
Yeah.
I-
hmm
but eating.
You're just he's Vorka is blind, eating the slime. I will tell you what happens, but it's not going to be apparent right now.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
God.
Nice.
Could I know what would happen if he did that? Like what this slime is?
If you mean
I mean, I know this is for like creating undead shit, right? It's Vecna's like undead goo.
undead goo.
Um, no,
Trip.
you
Do I need a religion?
having the roll me
Yeah.
no Arcana.
Yeah. Guys,
Oh, okay.
can we address one
Um,
thing at a time instead of doing everything simultaneously, like at the same time? Like currently,
It's kind of
Bryce
just happening.
Yeah, but I mean, if you discover something there, then you're gonna start talking about that instead. Could we just address the Bryce thing first?
Well, he looks over to you and says, I'm not continuing to do these things. I'm paying for the mistakes of my past.
But the Chaos. You were still.
You think I'm still possessed by chaos?
Well, you're still using. You had the thing and the eye and the.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's
Chaos against chaos turns out is quite effective.
No, that's like 1 + 1 = 2, not 0. You need 1 - 1, not 1 + 1. It's not.
Sorry, man.
Bryce,
There are very few times where the chaos should be used and will be used. None of those are in the future. Only mistakes of the past catching up to us. Me. Solely me.
yeah, I mean, Bryce, haven't you done something that you were regretting? Like, are we gonna expect like someone to chase down your tail while we are doing all of this?
That's why I need to find the time wizards. I mean, no one's chasing me. They're all dead.
Oh, then.
Everyone's dead. That's why I need the time wizards, though.
Mm.
Well,
Dear.
the more we stir up trouble, the faster they'll be here.
Let's put a pin
It's
in
true.
that,
Millie,
Gerdas, and
It's
Work
true.
is finished being blind and eating slime.
He looks over to you and says, "About time."
But immediately,
Millie, come here.
once I realized,
Yeah.
oh, hold
yeah,
on.
Vorka, you really need to get a handle of that. That's just disgusting. You do that all the time. Bryce, he does this all the time. First it's dirt, then it's snow, now it's slime.
That
Yes,
Oh,
compulsive.
yeah, you ate snow
all,
once.
all of you seem to be very unsanitary.
Unsanitary.
I mean, pulling out eyes and eating and there are many issues with cleanliness on this ship.
Is
Yeah,
is
definitely.
the eye? Is the eye that the Vecna follower had still there?
Uh,
I'm gonna grab it and pop it in.
I would like to go back to my temple and spend a minute to prepare a spell to hopefully fix myself.
Yeah, I mean, as like Vork is throwing up, Frog will kind of pat you on the back, like there, go. Just let it all out, and then go look at Kia, because I think she lost an eye, and I think she's a little bit, upset.
Well, there's
about
three
that.
other clerics in there.
Well, yeah, but maybe you could
I
go
look over to
take a
you
look.
and say, "Do you think a simple healing spell will heal my hand?"
See, I'm no doctor, or priest, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
That'll
if
take
some,
that'll take
So-
more than just a healing spell.
yeah, so
I
if
can cast Lesser Restoration.
I'm gonna go try to find the crew member, the one crew that's left that threw his crossbow down.
oh right, we should definitely question him.
I'll find him. I don't know. Cleanliness rules, Captain.
Yeah,
That
I
would
mean-
be-
Definitely not on my priority list right now, buddy.
it should be. It should. I mean,
But
yeah.
Bryce, could you bring Gurdes? Maybe you guys can have a good cop, bad cop thing with this crew member, and I'll take Vorke here.
I'd rather
Look
not.
around.
You see,
Oh, you
when
guys
you say
will be
that-
buddies.
Gertis rises slowly, and you see like shadow emanating to him, and he says,
yeah,
"Gladly."
I think I'll go on my own.
Yeah, good cop, bad cop. I got it. You go in. I am the reasonable one. He goes in like I'm going to torture your soul. You say no. Talk to me. It will work great. I know the routine well, and I see you know it well too. Go get him.
Now, if it looks like Vorka is following me, Doc.
You
Oh,
know,
no,
Gertis.
Gurdes.
I would
If-
follow
if-
you.
if- Sorry, Gertis, not
Yeah.
Vorka. Yeah, if it looks like Gertis is following me, I'm gonna do that, Doc,
okay.
and get 2 or 3 rounds away.
Yeah.
Before he notices
Curtis.
I'm gone.
Curtis, you turn around and Bryce is gone.
That's okay. I head up deck.
Yep.
You head up deck.
That's where the guy
Bryce.
threw the crossbow.
You actually see during this time that you're using the thing,
Mm-hmm.
the man is floating in space.
He jumped out.
He jumped.
He jumped out.
So he's dead, or he's floating in the air bubble.
You wouldn't
He's
float in the air
outside of
bubble.
the air bubble.
Oh.
He killed himself.
Okay, we
You
were
don't
probably
know.
going to kill him. Or someone threw
I
him
mean,
out there.
Yeah, is he moving and writhing because he can't breathe, or is he dead?
He seems like he's dead.
Right.
God. Gertis slowly walks up the stairs and finally gets up there. Just looks over and looks disappointed.
While they do that, I'm going to go back to my temple and actually take time to prepare a few spells to cast on myself.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm just like, people are hurt. Maybe you should look them around. I understand that you feel sick, but you should really look after these injured people.
What? Okay. Gertis drank his potion. He's not in immediate danger. You took no damage. Bryce took no damage. I have 16 XP out of 48.
Bryce got shot, didn't he?
Yeah, but Kia is also.
She's already left.
I took some damage, but it's
Yeah, and
nothing
I'm saying
critical.
maybe look up and see if there's something you can do, bitch.
Well, if she's
She's
smart,
going
she
to the
was headed
temple
to
with
the
3
temple where-
clerics.
Oh my god.
With
Dude.
3
Dude,
clerics.
He's talking
All-
about, like, you know, the character, because you don't just regenerate your eye, you need regeneration to get an eye back.
We don't
Yeah.
know that she lost the eye.
Yeah, we
I'm more
don't know
concerned
any
that
of
I
this.
just ate demon shit.
Yeah, and I'm saying maybe look at other people too. Shit.
But to be fair, he's headed for the temple.
Yeah.
Kia should be headed
Yeah.
for the temple.
And level 1 clerics can't do shit anyhow, so
Cure
it doesn't
wounds.
really care. Yeah.
that, again,
doesn't matter.
doesn't
That's
regenerate
all I
body
can do.
parts.
I can't either.
Well, shit. Why even
Yeah.
being a cleric then?
I'm a level 2 cleric. Too bad. All I have is lesser restoration, and that does not fix this.
Alright, so
Yeah, I have no option to cure it.
Worker's going to where?
Temple.
Temple. He is going to the temple. Bryce is looking out towards the space at the guy. Gertis is also doing that, disappointed. What is Thrall doing?
Looking around the ship.
Tradesman?
Yeah,
Do you take the covers off of the cage? The other cages? There are 3 cages,
no,
one of them is open.
I have, hang on. I have,
Do you have common
Uh,
sense?
I have one of secrets and I have one of magic detections.
Nice.
So I'm gonna use this as I walk around, like boom, 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 boom.
I
And
don't think
if,
either of those will tell you if there's an evil creature. In
no, but if there's a cage and it has a blanket over it, I will kick the cage and see if there's like anything happening.
So you kick the cage?
Yeah.
You
That
hear
kinda
whimpering
opens you.
from one of them.
Oh, no. Don't fall for it.
I let the elf open it up, and
The
he
elf
keeps
isn't
on.
here.
I know. And he just continues to use the wand of secret and magic detection to try to find things on the ship.
There is a secret door
Ooh.
in the cargo bay.
Ooh.
You sort of lift it up, lift up a plank, remove it, which isn't screwed down, and you see a small chest inside of it.
It was all worth it after all. Nice. He picks it up. Kinda
Okay.
brings it on board the whale ship. Like, big haul, everybody.
Oh. Interesting. Is the chest magical?
Yes.
Do not touch it.
Oh, I'm already carrying it.
Well, that's okay. Don't try to open it.
Already doing it.
Bro,
if you
master
want,
of eating
I can
traps.
help you.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Under Thurnos' care, I've recently developed quite a lockpicking skill.
Oh, right, because please do, because the only way I know how to open locks is with that giant drill.
Which we don't have anymore. Oh, wait, no, we do have.
Oh.
Technically.
Lock
No, you don't.
and
Oh.
thievery as well.
I'll just
now?
take a few steps back.
They
and
took
go
the
ahead.
mech, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and identify on it using my familiar.
Using a ritual.
Yeah,
You do that. Bryce,
with one hand.
what are you doing now?
As he's
Casey?
trying to identify the chest. Oh,
You're muted,
You're
Casey.
muted. You're muted.
that would make sense why you're not hearing me.
Yeah.
As he's starting to identify the chest, I'm kind of looking at him, and I kind of go, "You're trying to open the chest."
Indeed. But it's magical. I need to make sure it isn't trapped. And he's like, his eyes are closed and he's tracing like his finger along the inside of his jacket. As if he's feeling something.
I could magically open the lock from a distance.
I
Better-
like the way that sounds. Huh?
Could be a large explosion and it might damage the items. Better to disable whatever might be opening or trapping it, and then perform the action.
Either way, I'm gonna stand over here. So
Might
you
still
guys
have a
figure this out.
physical trap as well.
I really feel the chemistry between you two. I'm digging it. Good on you guys.
I give you a very disapproving look.
The familiar. Oh wait, no, the familiar is busy. Never
The
mind.
classic old man disapproves of young men. Even if you are actually older than me, he
Yeah.
still gives you that look.
You.
You identify that there is indeed a trap on it. It is a finger of death.
Oh, yeah. Good thing not to open it because that would still target you.
Yep.
Can I? Finger of Death is 7th level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dispelling that would be hard. 17 DC. I'll try it.
This is the moment where being a necromancer would be handy. Just raise one of those dead bodies, have them open it.
Oh wait, DC. Yeah. It's just a D20, right?
Correct. With your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, okay. With spellcasting, so that's 6. No, plus.
You have a +6 on your charisma?
No, it's because of the Rod of the Pack Keeper.
That's right.
Attack rolls and saving throw, DC. So, 26.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. Yep. Even with your regular D20, you would have been able to. You dispel it. It is
I
dispelled.
I look over and say, oh, this spell. My father used this to protect his library books.
Oh, weird father.
And it's dispelled, so you can open it. I step back, I slide way back and point to Bryce.
I'm going to be at maximum range.
Oh, this is loud.
Yeah. But boom.
Actually, with my casting of it, it's not loud because it's
meta magic.
it's like a temporal variation of it. So what it actually does is rather than kind of using sound to do it, it just winds the lock to a point that it was not locked.
Ah, cool.
Probably still loud.
You may still hear the spinning of the lock and the clicking and all of that.
Yeah, well, instead
Lock.
of the loud knock, you hear a loud unopening of the lock, basically.
So by this point, Thrall is basically standing the closest. Like he was like standing further back, then everyone just kept on
Nelly,
moving
shut
backward.
up.
Like, oh, all right, and goes up and
No.
open it.
You open it, and inside is
A chaos being. Ah, no.
no. Inside is. Give me a second.
A new hand.
I'd be very wary.
Yes, Ham of Vecna. Oh.
Yeah, it's just a hand.
Oh, hang on.
Starts
Take-
choking you.
Yeah, like
Runs
oh,
off.
oh, this is totally Gerdas. Here. Doc went silent. That is either very good or
yeah.
very bad.
Is a
What are you doing?
He's gonna kill you.
I feel like this is where he like accidentally rolled a ring of 3 wishes and he's rethinking the roll. Like, I don't know if I should give this to him.
It's an iron bottle.
Mm.
it is
A ring.
a massive black iron blade. Seems rough and poorly made. It holds an edge that will cut through stone. It gives off an almost unbearable heat. Though it doesn't seem to harm you at all. It is indeed a greatsword.
Totally not cursed.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. Thrall does the
Well,
thing
I
where,
mean-
and the heat is kind of like it kind of shines upon him. It's like nice. And closes it again.
Nice. Close.
Kind of leans on it. Guys, we did good.
You see the gazer like at your feet, like I can identify. Let me see what it is. Let me see.
Oh, Percenta's like, yeah.
And it like latches on.
Closes it, like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's like trying to get out. Like,
Shh, just let it happen.
Screaming. The
Uh,
game's just so great because we can just be so aggressive with it. It doesn't matter.
so the gazer identifies it.
yeah.
Okay.
In
I
a
will
small
give it to
chest with like
If it's
unbearable
cursed, it would
heat.
apply to the gazer, not me.
I don't wanna. Yes. It's warm in here.
And if
I
it's
know.
hiding information, we definitely shouldn't use it. Because it's legendary.
Here you go.
Ugh. Sadly, identify doesn't give you quite.
It
Oh,
tells you
like-
exactly how the item works and how to
Oh,
use it.
okay, yeah. I'm thinking the detect magic.
Legend
I might be thinking of
lore.
something from an older edition too.
I mean, legend lore's there. It's the same thing, but you just get like
Yeah.
stories related to it as well.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
then you know, like, oh, the last wielder of this weapon
Yeah.
hit himself
He's
in the
dead.
head with it 3 times and died. Like,
And I think
Oh,
it also
yeah.
tells
I
you stuff
messaged
like,
you on Skype.
Oh, okay.
I think Legend Lore also tells you if there's like, hey, there's a demon in this. Oh, it gives you an idea of what if it's sentient, how it's sentient, stuff like that. Which
Oh.
is handy. Totally not cursed. This is not the voice I make when things are cursed. Nope, not me.
I walk up and like try to get past you and open it immediately.
Are you sure?
Like, oh, yeah, open it. Open it up. The gazer flies out within its mouth, and I grab it
Oh.
and immediately turn it into a whip. So I'll let Doc explain.
He grabs it, and you watch as it ignites with flames, shedding light, just immediately igniting basically the entire place. And then the sort of great sword shimmers, and you watch as it sort of goes limp and turns into molten fire, which then droops down and actually elongates into a whip.
Alright. So we're not
And-
selling this.
And he wields it and starts spinning it around with elegance, like pure grace. And he knows, it seems like he's used a whip before, almost. But he has.
I'm sure he has used a whip before.
And he
I
like
just say,
slams it on the ground and he's like, yes! Oh, this is good.
can I just say, when you first started doing that, I thought you grabbed the gazer and turned it into a whip. Just like, no, grab
Just,
my
like, kill
eye.
the gazer with the weapon.
No, I thought
Okay,
you
so
grabbed it
basically,
in case.
this is a warlock weapon. It grants me Pact of the Blade feature. as
Oh, that's
warlock.
great.
So I have both
And
Pact of the...
also the Thirsting Blade invocation.
Well, oh yeah, as long as the blade is your pact weapon. Nice! What is Thirsting Blade? I have to look it up.
It
think you
gives you an
absorb
extra
XP.
attack.
Oh,
Oh,
my
does it?
god!
Yeah.
So he summons that and his Shadow Blade and he's like, I am ready to kill!
And then
And,
Bryce is like,
Bryce-
I knew it.
Bryce
You
is
are a
sitting-
terrible person.
Bryce is sat there looking at the rest of the people here
Yeah.
with that look that says, and you said all of the bad things were behind him?
Yeah, and Thrall's like he has his hand on his crossbow, like, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And
I-
Bryce is going to turn and leave. After giving Thrall that look.
Oh, I mean,
Eventually
I might join
calms,
you.
calms down,
Okay, whatever.
puts the weapons away.
He eventually calms down to realize everyone has left.
Oh.
It's like slowly and surely just walk past and we're like, okay, he's gonna stay here with his whip for a while. And let's start.
And Yeah, that's what Curtis is doing here. He's happy. Happy little
I
motherfucker.
think this is a good chance to end the session.
Yeah.
It is 6:40. So yeah.
Cool.
Do you want me to send you what I'm doing in the temple then?
Well, you could just tell me if you'd like.
I'm
Unless
preparing
you
4
don't
spells.
want it.
No, I don't care. I'm preparing 4 spells that I'm immediately going to cast on myself. Well, I can only cast 3. Shit.
One of them can cast on you because they
Oh, yeah,
actually
one's cleric.
cure Kia by the time you get there. And
Yeah.
Kia's just getting out and
Oh, okay.
slam the door to her room.
I'm preparing detect poison and disease, detect evil and good, casting them both.
Okay.
Detect poison and disease. You can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. It penetrates most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, metal, thin lead, etc., etc. And I know if it's a poison or disease. I know what each thing is if it's multiple.
Okay. It's neither a disease nor a poison.
All right. Next is detect
but
evil.
it is in fact evil. There is evil in you.
Is it aberration, celestial, common, fiend, or undead?
Aberration.
I then prepare protection from good and evil.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. It's not evil technically.
Oh, not technically.
Technically.
Oh, okay.
But it is aberration.
Oh, it is an aberration. I will still cast protection from evil and good, and 1 willing creature you touch. And I can protect myself against certain type of creatures. I pick aberrations. It would have disadvantage if it was an actual creature. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If I'm already charmed, frightened, or possessed, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against relevant effect.
Roll me another Constitution saving throw.
And I have advantage.
Yes.
To the spell sheet. 20.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, yeah, it wasn't relevant what happened earlier. I'm just doing this as precautionary measures.
Okay.
And I'm going to let I'm going to have the clerics actually prepare similar spells just in case something does happen to me.
Got it.
I'm just going to let them know what happened and to be on standby.
Did Kia actually lose her eye, or was it just close?
Kia did not lose her eye. It did come out of her socket.
Just go.
Yeah, but they pushed it back in and healed it and made sure that it's
Yeah.
all good.
So basically,
One person's missing hand. I might be evil. Something's going to happen to me. I don't know what. Might not. That 20 might have done something.
I mean, I'll go ahead and identify you. Or wait, you already tried to identify, didn't you?
No, I don't have it identified. I did detect good and evil.
Gertus's thing walks up to you and then starts licking you.
licking? What?
Yeah.
Gertus?
Gertus's...
What?
No, not
Doc?
Gertus's. Gertus's...
Gazer.
Gazer.
Oh,
Gazer.
yeah, that's
Doc,
much less weird.
Doc, why have you shown me a sheet? What have you done?
I
Is this
Doc,
Kim?
Doc?
I think that was supposed to be for
no,
my
that's for
my
you.
familiar.
Oh, you
Okay.
got one too?
I haven't summoned it yet, but I do have.
But we can see it though.
Yeah, you're able to see it. You can't edit it.
Nope.
But yeah, I will let the Gazer do whatever at this point. He probably
It's
can't
just identifying.
Yeah, he probably can't just be in the middle because it takes a while to prepare spells as a cleric. It takes like 10 minutes each, so that took me like 40 minutes.
So if he's affected by any magic, I'll know.
Yeah. I could have done detect magic, but I wanted to get the protection in there. I can only cast 3 first level spells a day. That
No,
burns them
this is identifying, not detecting magic.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying I would have done that myself to see if it was magic, but probably is. If the gazer screams and runs away, I'll know I'm in trouble. Granted, that's probably how he always leaves. Screaming.
All right.
I have my familiar ready now.
And all in all, I think we did pretty well.
Yeah.
One of us almost lost their eyes. One of us did lose their hand. So, by the way, you didn't have two things.
Yeah.
And
What?
yeah.
You couldn't hold 2 swords earlier.
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah,
it's a great sword.
Shadow Blade.
It's a two-handed
Shadow
sword.
Blade. Well,
It's
no,
a
this
two-handed
is a,
sword, by the way.
but it turns
They turned
into a whip.
Oh, that's right. You can
Yeah.
use it as a whip.
It's also not heavy, so I can wield it one-handed, technically, right?
No, if it doesn't matter if it's heavy. If it's still
not
two-handed,
versatile,
Okay,
then
it's still
you-
two-handed.
yeah. It's the
Alright.
two-handed thing that matters, not the
I
heavy.
would honestly recommend using it as a greatsword because it's a pack to the blade weapon plus thirsting blade, and you have +4 to your strength because of the ogre gauntlets.
Uh-huh.
And it does 2d6
Yeah.
regular damage plus 2d6 fire damage.
Wouldn't whip deal...
Just 3d6 fire damage. That's all
Oh.
the rip does.
Okay, I see.
It doesn't do strength. It doesn't do anything. It's just
It,
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't
fire
whips
damage.
are
add
boring.
dex or anything for being like finesse or...
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
Alright.
probably
I mean, he keeps it as a whip because whips look badass, and when he's in combat, he'll use it as a proper weapon.
Okay.
And Bryce won.
If- Wait,
had
no,
one,
he can't.
No. And Bryce had one hell of a first combat. Like, oh, I just killed most of the people.
yeah.
I'm not a fighter, but I kill like 8 people.
I don't enjoy
Yeah.
this as he murders everyone.
I do not enjoy this lightning bolt. Die.
Whoa, wait, you're yelling at... You're complaining. You're weirded out by me
You
saying
don't
I
know any of
want to
this.
kill.
You don't know any of
No,
this.
I know.
Yeah, you didn't see any of that, and he was doing it just because it was the spur of the moment. I mean, everyone was fighting. They were shooting at him. He had to shoot back.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't like doing it.
Uh-huh.
That's why he told them to stop, and he'd stop, and then they stopped, and he did.
Yeah. And then they killed
then
themselves
the guy
killed
instead
himself.
of facing you.
Heavy just means that a small creature can't use it effectively. I see. Neat.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
Watchdog. Watchdog. Oh, fuck you.
Took you a minute.
I didn't see the picture first. Like, yeah, Watchdog. I mean, that's. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
None of you have ever read The Phantom Toll Booth, have you?
No.
No.
It's a
Okay.
brilliant kids book, all about kind of imagination and how it all works, and the watchdog is a character from there.
Well, you see, Casey, joke's on you. I'm actually only 3. I was born fully grown.
Fair enough. Yeah, so that's my watchdog. His name is Talk.
The gazer at some point, like, walks up to it, like, bounces up to it, and, like, stares it down. Like, with all of its eyes, like it's... Because it's a dog, too.
It growls at it.
The gazer goes... That's its growl.
And then it starts barking at it.
It imitates the barking. I would imagine they become friends, though. Hopefully they become friends.
No.
No. Why
No.
would they?
You're not friends with the gazer. I'm sorry, I forget.
But no, did the gazers identify get anything? Or have we just said it to-
on you.
Yeah, on me.
You are involved in some sort of transmutation magic. on you.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Okay, but we can start next session with figuring out on how to
Yeah.
make it
Yeah.
not turn into a blob, or
Yeah.
undead, or a lich, maybe.
Or one of the things we just fought.
Yeah,
It's probably the blob.
tentacle thing. Cool, guys.
Alright.
Good session. I had fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right on.
Bryce seems to be
Bryce is,
comfortable.
yeah, Bryce is like the best person out of all of us right now. Like,
He is.
as a human being.
This is your
That fight was an absolute shit
Yeah.
show.
That armor saved my life, Doc.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like I would have died otherwise. Like there'd been no way I would have gotten out of that alive.
Good night, guys.
Nightmare.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I think Time Zero is the best thing ever.
It
It
is.
is a pretty cool spell.
I love that. That's
good.
cool.
Very happy with that one. All right,
Oh.
guys. I am out of here. I'll see you guys later.
See you.